So guys, what's up? It's Cy back with another Drop Tines TV video, and today is our third episode of shed hunting in Michigan, as you could see from the title. We're just going to be going back here again. A lot of the snow's gotten down in the past couple of weeks, so stay tuned and we'll get right to her. So guys, I just walked up on my first shed. Another one that's not too far away from the house. Right over here. I don't know if you can see it yet. Yeah, you definitely can. Don't know what it is. I haven't looked at it really. Go ahead and pick it up. The weirdest looking. I don't think I've ever seen this deer on trail camera. Look at this buck. It's a 6-point side. Look at that nub. Just a weird looking shed. Weird, but good start. The snow's starting to melt. I'm definitely going to be shed hunting the next couple of days. It's supposed to be in the high 30s, and Saturday and Sunday are supposed to get up to 45, and the snow's already melted quite a bit. But I'll keep looking and show you guys when I find my next one. So guys, we're in the turnip food plot, and as you can see, not all of it is melted, but some of it has. And I just walked up on this little guy right here. Little spike. Shed's a shed. This is really tiny. So that's cool. Hoping to find some more smaller guys once all the snow gets gone like this. Because I just like finding sheds, but I'll see you when we hopefully find our next one. So guys, it's really windy, so I'm pointing you in the opposite direction of where the antler is, but it's like a couple days later since the last video, but a lot more snow has melted, as you can see. And I just seen the shed just barely. It's right over here. I don't know if you can see it yet. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can see the antler. I think it's just an 8-point side. I'd have never. That's a cool one. Yeah. So number 3. Pretty nice one, not bad at all. One of the better ones this year so far, but a lot more shed hunting to come. Not terribly fresh, but not terribly old. If I wouldn't have found this today, my dad definitely went up walking on this trail. I mean, it was right here. So I'll see you guys when I find my next one. So I just got off the phone with my dad because I called him to tell him about finding this one, and when I was on my phone, I was just looking straight down, and they always say when you're shed hunting, you should be looking down more than up, and I have the tendency to look up, and what do you know, I find a little guy, little 4-point side, and I'll take it. Shed's a shed to me. Very little. I mean, like maybe just barely the size of my hand. And that's a fresh, this year's shed. So I'll see you guys when we potentially find our next one. So guys, this is probably going to be the last one of the night. This is the closest to the house we found today, and it's getting pretty dark. Another little 4-point side. And matter of fact, that's a fresh one. Matter of fact, look at this. 1 second. Sorry guys. That's a match set. I know it is because look they both want to be 6s, and their bases have that little dot on them. Both of them do. So that's a match set. It's kind of funny. This one's clean. That one's got blood on it. So these are fresh. But that's a match set. So I'll see you guys when I maybe find my next one. Maybe not. So guys, we have these 2 big white pines right next to our house. It's right up there. And I've always thought that it had the potential to have a horn, and what do you know? I've never found one, but looks like today's my day. Little 8-point side, not too bad. Not terribly new. Little 8, but this will be my last day looking here till all the snow's gone, so I'll see you when I potentially find my next one. It's just because I wasn't going to search this till all the snow is gone, and what do you know, the house is right over there. We got a switchgrass layer between the house, and we always see deer funnel through this from the adjacent property. There's another one. This one's a little better, and I think I might have the other side to this deer. I'm not sure. This one's a little better. Here, this one's a little bit better. He's got a big base. Like, look at that. It's a pretty good base for what looks like his 2.5 horn. But I'll keep searching. Maybe we'll find his other side, or maybe we'll find another shed. See you guys when we potentially find our next one. This might be the craziest find I've ever had. So my dog is right next to these two sheds, right? And look it. Can you see it? I mean, look it. I've never found one this small ever in my whole entire life. It's the size of my pinky. Look at that. It's a deer horn. That's his base. Look at that. It was just laying under this pine. That is crazy. Let me know down in the comments if you guys have ever found one this small. I mean, look it. I mean, that's the size. That might be like 3 inches, 2 inches white. That's crazy. But yeah, that's 3 for this day. This is the next day from the last couple sheds I found. So I'll see you guys when I find my next one. So guys, this by far was our biggest, like, majority of horns. Like, I think it's like 7 or 8 total in a single video over the course of a couple of days. So pretty good. And I just wanted to go over the horns we found again. So start off with smallest to biggest. So this might be our luckiest find, but it's also our smallest. As you can see, that guy right there. I mean, he is tiny. I mean, like, that is like, some little kid walks around, he don't know what a shed is. He might think that's a dinosaur tooth. So, that was a cool find. Definitely my smallest one ever. That was cool. And then our next one was that spike we found in the turnip food plot. So, not bad. Just a spike. Nothing too special about it. And then our third biggest 2 were the match set fork buck, 4-pointer. And I know he is a match set because, I don't know if you can see that, but there's 2 nubs on each side of there. And I mean, they were found on the same trails. So there's 99.99% sure this is a match set. So that's cool. That's my second match set ever, first this season so far, and we are going to be searching more properties, so hoping to find another match set. And then our fifth biggest one was this weird one with a long main beam 6-pointer, barely a 6. I don't know. Nothing too special about this horn. Terrible genetic pool. Happens sometime. And then our 6th biggest one was this 8-point side I found in the pines, which I've always looked every year thinking that one of these years a deer has to shed his horn down in them pines, and I walked down there and found that right off the get-go, so that was pretty cool. And then our second, these ones really tie each other, and I think this buck, this one, which would be our 7th horn, might be older than the other one. Just a pretty solid 4-point side to a 2.5-year-old buck. But I mean, look at the base on that. I mean, that is a big base. I'll show you the base on this other one. This video doesn't do it any justice from here, but really cool horn. Always love to find these ones. I'll definitely keep that in my collection. And then this was our biggest one, the one we found right on the trail that my dad definitely would have found. Also, I mean, he's tall. I mean, that's as tall as my hand, his G2 is, and then he's got that broke G3. But look at his base compared to that other buck. I mean, he's got a pretty solid base on him too, but nothing too special about these ones. Just your avid 2.5-year-old 8. But these guys could make a jump next year to something I'd potentially shoot, or definitely 2 years down the road. So please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. And before I let you guys go, I am going to be going shed hunting with my friend Lane on his property actually tomorrow from the day I'm filming this, but I can't guarantee it's going to be posted in a couple of days. It'll probably be posted next week sometime. But he's got an awesome piece of property, and I'm pretty excited to go shed hunting on his property. So remember to like and subscribe again, and I'll see you in my next video.